Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying some iced bread from Publix. This is from the Publix bakery. I don't think we've ever tried any Publix specific bread, but since these are iced, I always like sweet stuff, so this sounds great. We have a lemon flavored, which is limited edition, and we have the cinnamon. These were $5.99 each, so $6, and it is a 24 ounce, 1 pound, 8 ounce, or 680 gram loaf. So when you pick these up, yes, they have some weight. And even the lady checking us out, she was like, those are heavy. So each one of these has the same directions, which I will show you on the back. So it says preparation. Our bread can be toasted in a conventional toaster or toaster oven, or cooked on the stovetop in a griddle or a frying pan with a little butter. Enjoy all of our bread straight out of the bag or dressed up. So what we plan to do is we plan to try it in the toaster and on its own. So we want to have it both ways. Let's see. There's 12 slices in here. Okay, so you can see how lemony it is. And are they all that thick? Yes, they're all that thick. You get 12 slices like that. Okay, that's the lemon. And it doesn't tell you what setting to put it on, but I'm going to put it, I'll tell you, I'm going to put it in my toaster like this with the icing at the top. And I'm going to put it on the lowest setting. Is how I'm going to do it. Now is that the end? Oh, okay. This is the end.
Nobody wants that part anyway.
That's the heel. Okay, and so there is your cinnamon. So I'll get another piece out. This is how they look like out of the toaster. I put them on the lowest setting and let them go one time. The icing on top gets very ooey gooey. You'll definitely want a set of these toaster tongs. These are bamboo toaster tongs, and our friend Rachel sent them to us. So they're really cheap on Amazon, but they do come in handy for stuff like this so you don't burn your fingers. The lemon iced flavored bread. Publix lemon flavored iced bread weaves the finest ingredients into every delectable bite. Taste the difference in every loaf. So it really didn't tell you anything about it, but one slice, one slice is 230 calories.
That's not surprising because it's really thick. I mean,
it's thick.
They're very heavy.
Yeah.
What is it, 57 grams?
It is a 57 gram, yes. So like you could eat a piece of this and be completely satisfied, right? Do you want to try the heated or unheated?
Whatever you want.
Let's try the heated because it still is warm now. I thought we would need forks, but now that I'm looking at
it's
it,
not sticky.
I'm not touching the sticky part.
I'm gonna try some without the frosting.
Just the bread.
It literally tastes like bread that has lemon in it. That's weird.
But it doesn't taste like cake.
No, it's literally bread.
And it tastes like fresh lemon. It tastes like you bought one of those lemons in the produce.
The concentrate.
The concentrate, that's what it tastes like.
Mix it in with your dough.
It's not my kind of lemon.
No.
Let me have some with the frosting.
The frosting helps it a lot. The frosting helps make it a little fresher, a little sweeter. I agree with you. I don't really like the lemon.
No, and the frosting, I do like the frosting, but then again, I think it accentuates the lemon flavor even more.
Yeah, makes it
when you have that icing.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so this is untoasted. It's very dense.
Yeah, it's not one of those light, airy breads.
No, this is dense bread. I can understand where this could last you for 12 days. The thing is the date on it's not going to last you for 12 days. These have very short shelf lives. You have to watch what you get in the bakery at Publix.
Most bakeries, when it's fresh.
Well, to me, Their
This is
stuff,
shorter than just about anything.
it's super short. Don't
Yeah.
blink because it's gone.
Well,
You know?
that probably means they're not using a lot of preservatives.
I know.
So it's good.
So yes, you could see that both ways. Just be ready to eat it. Is what I'm saying.
I would not buy that again because the only part I really like is the top part with
The icing.
So I would eat this much of it, and this much of it would be wasted.
Yeah, yeah. They could make if they wanted to make half loaves of these,
Yeah,
split
just
in
like,
half.
kind of like muffin tops.
It actually would go further for them because then they could take the bottom half and ice that part.
Yeah, that's true.
If they wanted to, or just make smaller loaves. It is not the kind of lemon that I enjoy eating. It is
I agree. I want cake lemon.
Yes, it is like yes. If it had been, of course, they make lemon cakes. They have lemon cakes. This is lemon bread, but it's just not sweet. It is not a sweet lemon. It is a very concentrated natural lemon. So for me, that one is a pass.
It is for me too. And toasted, untoasted, tastes exactly.
It tastes the same. It doesn't matter, honestly. Yeah, toasting it. Yeah.
And you would have, to really get a texture difference, you probably would have had to have toasted it longer to really make it crust on the outside, which would have made a texture change, but it still wouldn't have changed the flavor.
Right.
So.
And if you're doing what they suggest and putting it in a pan full of butter, well, butter's going to change the flavor too. And guess what the calories are going to be then? But yeah, that's going to change the flavor. So we're just giving you what the flavor is here without adding anything to it. So now we have the cinnamon, and it says the same thing. This is, so the lemon was 230 calories a slice. This is 240 calories a slice.
Maybe it's a little sweeter.
Okay. So this is the toasted one.
Now I'm used to more of a cinnamon flavor with bread. This won't be as weird. The lemon was just odd because I'm not used to that bread texture with lemon. I do have to say, at least I can taste the cinnamon.
I like that one. I've had this exact same flavor in cinnamon raisin. So you're almost tasting a little bit of raisin, honestly. It seems like they put raisin in it and you're just not seeing them. Because I've had that same flavor.
It does have a little bit of a raisin flavor.
I like that a lot.
Yeah. It kind of reminds you of a cinnamon roll, but it's not quite as gooey and sticky as a cinnamon roll. Now, this is just
so that was toasted and it was nice.
I do get that raisiny flavor though. Weird.
Yeah, it seems like they have raisin in it.
That one's better heated.
I think so too.
Because I really don't taste much of anything.
It's a clear difference between heated and unheated, and I would put this one in the toaster.
And the texture's a lot better because it's softer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would toast that one or bake it or whatever.
I'll tell you what. It didn't say anything about raisin, but it really does seem like they put raisins in there. I like that quite a bit. I think we agree completely with each other that it needs to be, it tastes best toasted.
Yeah.
Although, when I got to the top part,
Right. It was better.
it was better with the icing.
It's still a little dense and dry without toasting it. When you toast it, it just releases some of that moisture, so it's a little softer.
These were the only two of these like flavors we saw because they had them like on the end of a shelving unit. They used these like wooden
Like
shelf-
little half shelf things.
Yeah, and these were the only two flavored ones I saw. And so out of the two, the cinnamon's the clear winner.
Yeah, I wouldn't get the lemon one again. No, because I just didn't enjoy the flavor. I will have to say that we've tried there's a brand that they sell at like Walmart and grocery stores in the bread aisle. That's a cinnamon bread. And I've always said I don't like it because the minute you eat it, you open it, it smells wonderful, but you eat it, you don't taste hardly any cinnamon. The cinnamon all goes away.
You're talking about like the Thomas brand or one of those
I don't know what brand it
brands.
is, so I don't want to say.
Right.
But you would know it. If you saw it, it's a cinnamon swirl bread.
Right.
This one, you get more cinnamon.
Yeah.
actually taste the cinnamon.
Yeah.
Whereas that brand, whatever it is, you toast it and the cinnamon just goes poof and it disappears. I don't know where it goes, but you just don't taste it.
And if you do decide to put butter on mine, it would be delicious. So like you could toast it and then have your butter ready and spread your butter on there. It's gonna be good. It's gonna there's not gonna be anything bad about that.
No, I was thinking you could even, I don't know how you would do it, but you could even make French toast out of it if you wanted to.
It's really
batter
good.
it and then put it in the pan.
And I'd say that's what a lot of people do with this because it is so thick. It would stand up well for that.
Your icing's gonna probably melt off, but whatever.
Yeah, that's right. It might. It did melt off in the toaster, but now when I toasted it, I had it straight up and down. And like I said, I had to pick it up with those toaster tongs because it was clearly wet. And I thought, ooh, that would burn your fingers off. And you don't want to stick a fork or any metal down in the toaster. So those toaster tongs come in really handy. But I will have pictures for you at the end. And thanks for watching.